Hello, adventurers, shadows, and immortals. I bring to you today quite possibly the biggest showcase in Diablo Immortal. But first, let's kick things off by going over to the palace courtyard to look for a certain Commander Nimith.
Ah, there you are. I was beginning to think we'd have to leave without you.
And so, with quite a lot of things that we have to present today, this is going to be a really comprehensive video, interspaced with a little bit of gameplay here and there just to showcase what the new map looks like. But let's take a break and check out Tyrael talking to us.
Mortal. There is much work to be done.
Much work to be done indeed. The story quest line is going to take you around 3 hours more or less of your time, and I highly recommend that you do not skip the cutscenes because of the cinematic value that it brings to you this time. So good, so good. Coupled together with the new graphic engine updates. We now have fluid dynamics. The water effects are even more enhanced with enhanced reflections. We also have ray trace reflections. So this is quite possibly the best graphic experience that you're gonna get in Diablo Immortal moving forward. Yeah, so enjoy the gameplay. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but we do have a replayable dungeon, which is the boss challenge. You get to fight Diablo again and again and again and again, which is pretty cool. You get to go up to Wolf's Crown and enter the terrorist lair after you're done with the story quest line. And upon completion, you get weapon cosmetics, the Echo of Justice. You get eternal equipment. There are some drops for these things, as well as the usual, XP, gold, so on and so forth. Yep. I hope you enjoy it. It was a fairly interesting fight. You can go in alone or with friends. Either way, it will be fun. And moving on to the fourth thing, we have the challenge dungeons with modifiers. What this means is that you get better rewards. The challenger's plunder chest provides you with one guaranteed set green item dropped every week. Right here we have the modifiers. You get 2 modifiers per challenge dungeon, and it is RNG. You can pause the video or slow it down just to see what there is here. And then I will show you what I got for the Dread Weaver's dungeon this one time. We have Bad Blood and Conjurer. So what Bad Blood is a pool of blood that slows and damages me, and Conjurer summons doppelgangers, so a duplicate. This proves tricky when you have mini bosses that duplicate themselves alongside with the elites, and this part took way too long, and we're just gonna skip ahead to the end of the boss fight here just so you can see what the challenger's plunder gave me. There we go. Guaranteed set item there with 170 scrap. Wow, that's a lot. That is just a lot. Anyway, next up on number 5, Seeker's Path. So, in place of the Heliquary slot in your menu, we now have Seeker's Path, which sort of condenses your ability to upgrade equipment, as well as the Heliquary and your Ancestral Tableau. I find this really useful, and it sort of showcases to you what you need to do in order to upgrade your character in a very progressive way. Yeah, so it shows clear progression here. Each level that you see above the 3 tabs here provides you with 1000 Beguiling Dust, which makes for easier upgrades in future. Yep. And talking about upgrades, we now are able to re-roll our magic attributes. Yes! This is something we've been asking for quite some time. However, you gotta note that in selecting one attribute, you break the other. So be very careful of what you select for enchantment or rerolling, right? That's the warning there. And here are attributes that you can select. You can continue to reroll that certain attribute until you get something that you like. As you can see, other attributes have been enchanted, therefore you have now bricked the top one. So this takes Beguiling Dust, Flowing Shards, and Gold. Also, public service announcement, if you activate your Blizzard Authenticator feature, you get to receive an additional roll of inventory and stash space. Up next, we have a rework of how normal gems are being crafted. What's more of like a user interface thing, but they also, you know, use less gems to upgrade to the next rank of gems. So previously we require 3 gems per rank of the previous rank to upgrade to the next rank, if that makes sense. And now you only need 2. Over here we can see where we've last left off and what we have in excess and what we are lacking. And here I've upgraded a Sapphire to rank 3. Pretty nifty, very cool. I like it. I like how useful this is. I also like how we no longer have to grind as much for normal gems in order to upgrade our secondary attributes, which is always a good thing. Moving on, we do have 3 new gems to introduce you to. We have the 2-star Mercy's Harvest here, where dealing damage provides you with a scythe-wielding Reaper. The 1-star Havoc Bearer, where using a dash skill increases your damage and your attack speed. And last but not least, the Golden Firmament, where dealing damage provides you with extra evasion rating, and you know, it unleash 3 blasts of wind at random nearby enemies, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Talking about more cool stuff, we have new legendary skills in the Paragon tree. 3 in fact. First one is Overloaded. 5 for every 5 primary attacks you get extra primary attack speed. We have the Deathless Surprise here and the Shocking Bearer. Let's take a look at what Shocking Bearer does. Basically, you gain an absorbed shield that causes you to unleash a burst of energy that deals damage to all enemies nearby, equal to 30% of the shield's absorbed value, up to a maximum of 40% of your base damage, which is pretty cool. Occurs only once every 10 seconds. It's pretty good skill to have, because it takes about 46 seconds to get to 30 million damage points, and this is on a non-optimized build. So I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool indeed. Next, let's take a look at, I believe it was Overloaded. It's the one where every 5 primary attacks allows you to proc the Overloaded skill, and this increases your primary attack speed by up to 60%. And this can occur once every 20 seconds. It takes about the same time to get to 30 million points, 46 seconds here. So it's comparable to Shock Barrier. It's nice. It's nice. I would say it will be even more useful if you have essences that can proc extra primary attack speeds. Useful for monks, I guess, and demon hunters, classes that use a lot of primary attack. Okay, last but not least, we have the Death Release. I don't think I have enough continuous damage with harmful effects, so this took longer than expected. Previous 2 skills took about 46 seconds to get to 30 million points, but this one took about 3 seconds more. about 49 seconds. Still a very lucrative skill to have, I would say. But anyway, Paragon legendary skills. Three new ones, which means we also have 3 new Heliquary bosses and 3 new Infernal difficulty levels, which I didn't talk about, but it's okay, you know, other people talk about it. Go read up on it. I do have stuff to tell you about the familiars, and I'll just zoom in on the one that matters the most, which is the fact that now you can send the familiars out on expeditions. So right now I'm gonna send them out to get some even flat shards, the gems, yeah. But you can also get them to do your shadow contracts and also run through the accursed towers for you. I've been told that the higher level the pet, the more rewards you get. So take that into mind. And now, last but not least, we're going to go through the Phantom Market cosmetics. So this one is the legendary cosmetic called Born Ablaze Armor. As you can see, looks like a phoenix. It's on fire. Pretty cool. Yeah. And then, here's how it looks like without the helmet. Here you go. Isn't it cool? It's pretty nice. I'm looking forward to this. And then, of course, in the Phantom Market video, then we'll talk about the other effects and VFXs that come with the Phantom Market. And this is how it looks like. The cosmetic looks like on you while during gameplay. Look at how the cape trails behind you. On fire! This is the Born Ablaze portal, the legendary portal. Looks pretty cool. Let out a shriek of the phoenix there. Very nice, very nice. Look at that, it's like a burst of fire. I love it. Born Ablaze. This would be the Battle Pass cosmetic. I'm looking forward to this. This looks really good on the Barbarian. Maybe next season I'll play Barbarian. Who knows? Who knows? I'm getting used to playing Barbarian thanks to this test build. I vehemently do not want to play Barbarian. But now I think maybe I might want to try it. And this is how it looks like with the helmet. Very intimidating. I like the purples and the reds together with the hint of teal there. Very nice. And the 2 swords on the back. Isn't it cool? Yeah. This is the gameplay with the cosmetic on. You can consider getting this instead of the Phantom Market if that's all you can get. But it's pretty nice. I like it. We do have the portal cosmetic as well. Astride the Abyss. And notice how the portal now faces you instead of facing the screen point of view, which is pretty nice detail to have now. Thank you for that, devs. Also, this is the Echo of Justice weapon, so you get this cosmetic. Oh, it's cross-class, it's not class-bound. You get this cosmetic when you complete a boss challenge Diablo dungeon after you finish the quest line. And it really suits the white wings. Yeah. Well, there you have it. This is a major update. And I hope you guys enjoy it and have fun. Happy hunting! I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!